Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're finally testing out that Maclan DRK ESC. I will admit this is a little bit of a last minute video. I was expecting more rain today, as they give for the rest of the week as well, but it turns out it's sunny. It's a little overcast, but not too bad, so we're gonna try to get some footage, test this thing out, and see what we can do. I will admit, learning this new Maclan software is gonna be a little learning curve for me. It's gonna be a challenge, so I'm not expecting to break any records today, but I do want to see the car get down the track and see what kind of times we can put up. You may already be hearing wind noise, and I'm sure we're gonna hear that throughout this video. Pretty windy. Like I said, the weather looks like it may be moving in, but I'm gonna try to get a couple passes before it comes. So I'm not gonna do too much talking here. If you want to know more about the new setup with the new ESC and gearing, make sure to check out last week's video. I'll leave a link here for it. So let's get started and make some passes. So those first few passes, I never even turned on the performance analyzer to get any data on it, to see what times I'm running or anything. I really just wanted to make sure the car was going down the track, make a few test laps with the ESC, and see where it's at. I had it on a base 4.5 turn motor tune with low traction that was already in the Maclan software. I'm pretty sure I need to update this ESC, but I don't have Wi-Fi out here. Like I said, this was a last minute video, so I didn't have time to update it before I left the house. I'm sure you saw it kind of left a little lazy. I want a little bit more power than that. I went in the ESC and turned it up just a tad. Gonna try out a couple of those things. I'm gonna turn on the performance analyzer this time and see what kind of speeds I'm getting. I'm not expecting a whole lot just yet. I know I'm gonna have to ramp back up to where I was. It's all a learning process with this new ESC. Let's get a couple more passes in. So a couple quick passes there. After the first pass, I ended up tightening up the slipper clutch a little bit, and it started leaving a whole lot better. I ran consistent 271s at 49 miles an hour back to back. Like I said, nothing world breaking, nothing too exciting, but it's a really good start. Now I can start adding in power down track. I went into the Maclan software again. The ESC only reached 141 degrees, which is really good. Looks like that low gearing is doing me some good. So I added in a little more turbo and I have it ramping in a little more quickly. We're gonna try that out and see what that does. Not too much improvement that time, was still running 271 about. Mile per hour dropped there at the end. I'm pretty sure the battery was dying out. Don't have the charger out here with me, so I threw in an extra pack. Looks like I'm gonna have to make more drastic changes to see something in this ESC. Without updating the firmware, I don't wanna go too far, so I'm probably gonna make one or two more changes after I try this out and call it quits. But I have the top speed turbo set at 40 degrees right now, and the ramp in at level 8. Not really sure how much that is, but it's 8 out of 10, so we'll see how that ramps in. Also noticed those wheelies off the line were a little aggressive. It was settling down nice, but they were a little aggressive. So I took that first stage power and turned it down about 5%. I'm gonna see if that tames down that front end a little off the launch, and hopefully we'll see a little more mile an hour on the top end. Alright, so I made a few passes there, saw a little improvement. I made some changes and made a couple more passes. And I think I saw all the way to 265 at 51 miles an hour. Nothing really world breaking like I said, but the car is consistent and it's going down the track. You probably noticed it's a little dirty now, a little dusty and wet almost. There's a small puddle right at the end of the shutdown down there, and I've been avoiding it all day long, but I missed it on that last pass. Well, hit it, I guess I could say, and went straight through it. Didn't really damage any of the electronics. I just went in the water and then went straight into the grass, so that's why it's pretty dirty, but car's fine. I think I'm gonna end it there for today though, until I can update that ESC. I definitely want to play around more with the turbo settings in ESC, because I think that's where I'll get some more mile an hour out of the car. But I'm thinking after I do that update on the firmware, it'll give me some more options and I can use that to better tune the car. Overall, I'm really happy with this ESC so far, and the gearing change. The motor didn't get above 106 degrees Fahrenheit, and the ESC didn't get above 160, and it's really hot today, trust me. So I'm roughly back around where I started, got a whole lot more tuning to go, and hopefully we'll be hitting those higher miles an hour and lower ETs soon. Y'all know I love seeing everyone's tips and suggestions down in the comments below, so make sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you're running in your car. Let me know if you think the DRK is a great ESC for drag racing. And if you're running the DRK, let me know what your tune is, what kind of speed you're hitting with the car. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to see more drag racing content. I know I've been saying for a while, we want to get this car faster. Looks like we're making some progress and should be seeing that pretty soon. So make sure not to miss it. And as always, thanks again for watching. Peace.